Harris County is being sued over a guaranteed income program. It's September 19th, 2024, and these are your headlines. Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton has again sued Harris County to stop its implementation of Uplift 2.0, the second iteration of its guaranteed basic income program, the first of which was stopped by the Texas Supreme Court. Earlier this year, Attorney General Paxton sued over the program Uplift Harris, which intended to give nearly 2,000 Harris County recipients $500 per month for 18 months through a lottery-style program. The total cost of the program, when accounting for administrative fees, was $20.5 million, and they planned to use federal American Rescue Plan Act funding. Well, the Texas Supreme Court halted it before the first disbursements were issued. The Democrat majority on the Harris County Commissioners Court retooled the program, making changes such as requiring the funds to be sent out on prepaid debit cards rather than the method of the recipient's choice, and restricting what the funds could be spent on. And they called the iteration Uplift 2.0, and it came with an additional $400,000 price tag. During the vote to reauthorize the program, Harris County Judge Lena Hidalgo acknowledged that the state might deem it illegal again, yet they wanted to try it anyway. Hidalgo said that if the program gets caught up in the courts, they would relocate the money to programs that are already in existence to support people in poverty. A political science textbook published by Texas A&M promotes the LGBT ideology around allowing males into female spaces. In the fall of 2019, Texas A&M published Comparing the States and Communities: A STEM Approach to Politics, Government, and Policy in the United States. It's the textbook for the undergraduate state and local government course at the Texas A&M Bush School of Government and Public Service. The school trains students for government service. This book, written by Dr. Harvey Tucker, a professor emeritus at Texas A&M, the textbook promotes the idea that allowing biological males into female spaces protects transgender people. Tucker defended an ordinance in Charlotte, North Carolina, that allowed biological men into women's restrooms, by criticizing a subsequent state law requiring individuals to use the designated restroom of their birth sex. Tucker claimed the ordinance protected transgender people who use public restrooms based on their gender identity. He then framed the responding state law as sweeping and wrote that it reversed a Charlotte ordinance that had extended some rights to people who are gay or transgender. He also said that the new law also nullified local ordinances around the state that would have expanded protections for the LGBTQ community. Texas Scorecard asked Texas A&M University for comment. No response was received before publication.
For years, the Chinese Communist government has been buying up land all over the United States. What's worse, the land they're buying is within a disturbingly short distance from our military bases. In this coming season of Exposed, we dive into why our power grid continues to fail, who and what is behind those failures, and how the monster of the Chinese Communist government is behind it. Exposed, Lights Out, a new series by Texas Scorecard. Coming soon.
Abilene Christian University will soon house an advanced nuclear reactor approved by the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission. ACU's planned research reactor, the first of its kind constructed in over 30 years, will be built by the university's next lab and nuclear company, Natura Processes. The project is a molten salt research reactor and had its final safety evaluation for the permit on September 16th. Bill Peacock, policy director for the Energy Alliance, told Texas Scorecard that it's somewhat encouraging to see the federal government do anything positive with nuclear energy, an industry which has essentially shut down for decades. Both Texas A&M and UT Austin have housed on-campus nuclear reactors for decades. This announcement comes amid increasing political discourse about nuclear energy. In Texas, after numerous winter energy grid failures, Governor Greg Abbott called on the Public Utility Commission of Texas to evaluate advanced nuclear power reactors to determine if they can provide safe, reliable, and affordable power to our grid. Abbott charged the commission to submit a plan by December 2024 on how Texas can become a leader in using nuclear energy. For more of today's stories, go to TexasScorecard.com.